joining us. We've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport, Singing.
Well, Boog, along with great stuff that he has consistency. I mean, this guy's got a proven track record. You know when he takes the ball and goes out there to compete, he's going to give you everything he's got. Unload the tank, try to pitch deep into the ball game, and he almost always finds a way to make it very tough on opposing lineups, even when he doesn't have his best stuff, and that is the mark of a true competitor.
That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike one. The 0-1.
Ball. One ball, one strike.
Acuna gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
And it's 1-2. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more strikeouts in 3 different seasons.
2-2.
That hits the dirt. Now 2-2.
And one thing about Nola, Boog, just outstanding command, really sets up that breaking ball to expand the zone to get hitters for that swing and miss.
You think about it, in 2022, he walked 29 guys in 205 innings. That's pretty incredible. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
That one ripped. That's back. And that one is going to go. Austin Riley goes deep. The Braves score first. It's 2-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Sean Murphy. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Good eye right there. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team's shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Whips it to first, and there are 2 down. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Kicks and fires. Started to swing, held up. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And on the mound in this one, Bryce Elder. What do you got on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line and makes the grab. And there's one down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. Trey Turner crushes it, and they've got their first run. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, Phillies down a run. Chop to the right side, steps on first for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Bounce to the right. Olsen handles the chance. He takes it on his own, and that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Singy, how about this? Ozzie speaks 4 languages: English, Spanish, Dutch, and Papiamentu.
Well, the way the game's expanding, that can be very helpful. Those meetings at the mound, Ozzie Albies, he can translate for everyone.
And the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. And downstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Marcell Ozuna, batting with one down, takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next offering misses down and away. Next one in the dirt. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 2-2. Ground ball, left side. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 8, the left fielder, number 8, Eddie Rosario.
2 outs, base is empty. Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. In there for strike 1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Stop. Drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And the Braves go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the second. And now it is JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Harris after it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. 1 away.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. That one drilled left field. Drops into the glove. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Cody.
At the plate, Cody Clemens. And fouled off. And it's fouled away. Swing and a tapper. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order, and our score remains 2-1. Top half of the third inning, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Arcia in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Racing, makes the catch. One down.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500-plus home runs, 3,000-plus hits, and a triple crown.
There you go now, Phillies.
Acuna, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Oh, one down. They say it went.
0-2.
Left field, way back there. Schwarber going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
When you think about the best defensive first baseman in the game, Olsen is certainly in the conversation. He's won multiple Gold Gloves over there, and it seems like he picks everything.
One of those guys that the infielders love because he makes that third baseman, shortstop, and second baseman even better, saving those errors.
Next offering is in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Let's go, Phillies. Let's go now, Phil.
The pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Elder in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. There's a strike.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Whips it across. One up, one down.
The center fielder,
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So the Philly batting order turns over. This is Bryson Stott, 0 for 1 so far. Stott hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2019. In the air, center field. Harris squeezes it, and that is the third out of the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, and they trail it here 2-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's Austin Riley.
the third base.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And he deals. Foul ball there. Yo, one. Swings through that one for strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Popped up, stop, makes his way towards it. Long run, tracks it down. And there's one down.
Now out. Catcher.
So here's Murphy now, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down. Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man, and as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And the batter now, Michael Harris.
Ball.
And ball 1. The 1-0. And a foul ball. And a foul ball. The 1-2. That one lifted to left. Schwarber settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. One left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Trey Turner. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The pitch. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
All over that one right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here's Bryce Harper. Grounded out his first time. there's a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. He swings and fouls one off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one is absolutely belted. Runner from third comes across. We are tied at 2. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
JT Realmuto steps in. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
And now 2-0. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know these 2-0 counts, Boo. They're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Schwarber leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. In there, and it's 0-1. And the righty deals. And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now Cody Clemens. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Rosario makes the play, and that's the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th, and here is Marcell Ozuna. Nola back to work. On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1. And now we'll get a mound visit from the pitching coach. Probably trying to give a little more time for that arm out in the bullpen to get warmed up. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Schwarber settles under it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Popped out and foul ground first time through. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Acuna now. 1 for 2. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what,
plays made there, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Brandon Marsh getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's out to center field. Harris racing after it. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. 2 down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. To the right side, Albies. Inning over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, top of the 6th inning. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Matt Olson, he's one of those guys with light tower power from the left side. You know, reached 100 career home runs in less than 400 games played.
And here it comes. And a count 1-2. Yeah, you know, Chris, only 10 other players have ever accomplished that milestone so quickly. And I am not going to list them right now. The 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Riley in the box again, takes a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Righty delivers. Gets under it and pops it up. That's out number 2.
Now batter, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. And first offering is fouled off. Murphy goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And misses inside. In the air, right side. Castellanos gets under it. That is the inning. Offense held in check there. 2-3-4, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
The shortstop.
He's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed going into that slide because he goes through the bag and can end up on his feet all in one motion.
It's softly on the ground to third. Throw on to Olson. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Ryan.
And now here is Harper. Harper, an all-star a season ago, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Come on now, Phillies.
And that one almost got him. One down, base is empty. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now, Kyle Schwarber.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Now a fly ball to right center. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains 2-2. Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Up the middle, on the run, sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he had to make the perfect play up the middle, be able to square himself up with the shoulders enough to be able to make a strong, accurate throw to first, and I thought that was an infield hit all the way.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Come on, Phil.
That misses. Ball 1. Here comes a pitch. Now a slow roller to second. Gets it to first. Out. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Come on, Phil. Let's go, Philadelphia.
That one's in there, 0-1. The wind and the pitch.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back, and here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Elder back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Lee getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Anderson warming up as well. Kicks and deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike three.
Away. Clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play, and that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First pitch just misses.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a ball.
2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way. Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run. And Castellanos is out.
Up next to Philadelphia, the first baseman, Cody.
And now the first baseman, Cody Clemens. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The punch out there. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. And welcome back. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Going one.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Into center. Marsh on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter, the pitcher,
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
To third, and it gets by him.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
First and second, one out. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Andrew Bellot taking over on the mound.
Number 64, Andrew Bellot.
And that one is inside ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right-hander kick steals. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And that one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
And a pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So first and second with two outs. Next to hit, Austin Riley. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Righty to the plate, and a swing and a miss. Third out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Dylan Lee gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for Atlanta, number 52, Dylan Lee.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
For the Phillies, the third baseman.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And now the lefty. That one the other way. Gets down, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run, Edmundo Sosa.
Number 33.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one wrapped foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Ball to strike. That one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Stop. Swings through it for strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
At the belt and fires. A laser to left base hit. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's going to be Trey Turner. Base hit center field. One runs in. Fires to the plate. Slide, save. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Lucas Littke on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Harper now, known for his late inning heroics. And there's the strike. Licky. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur.
Hey, you sir, peanuts? Peanuts!
And the lefty with the 0-1. The other way, and foul ball.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key. Throwing the ball where he wants to.
The pitch. Now Murphy has some trouble with it. That'll hurt as both runners move up. Second and third now. There's no double play chance. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, 1 for 3. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Jesse Chavez appears to be getting loose. Anderson getting cranked up as well. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The pitch. And now 1-2. And a 1-2. Right side. Schwarber out of the play.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Bounce to the right side. Albies over to first in time. And Realmuto is out. And that'll do it. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 2. Now into the game, Edmundo Sosa. He's the new third baseman.
Number 33.
So they turn to Craig Kimbrell.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Sean Murphy.
The catcher, Sean
Kimbrell,
Murphy.
34-year-old vet, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Sean Murphy circles the bases, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
In there for strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one misses in the dirt. And a swing and a miss there. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Albies in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is fouled back. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Next pitch is outside. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The tying run at the plate. Hot shot to third. And they're down to their last out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Ozuna stands in now, looks at that one inside.
1 ball, no strike.
So 2 balls and no strikes. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Next offering is downstairs.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
In for a strike, now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus and pushed through to the finish line.
4-3 our final score. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. we remind you to please drive home safely.